Humberto, what you doing? What you doing? Did you have a good day today? I would say I had a good day. I got that car done. Well, not done, but it's ready. And I also got all the rest of the videos edited. So I can make room for the painting video. So, how was your day? Just returned from playing basketball. Basketball too, huh? Heh. Jeez. Oh, I got a ding ding. What's my ding ding going on here? That off on lens was a lot. It was. It was a lot. And that's why I wanted to bring the video. Now, tomorrow's video will be me focusing on cleaning that crap off of there and discussing my frustration with unethical detailing, dealership detailing, and we don't want to go down that road because I think it says a lot about us as detailers for a dealership. If you can't take 5 minutes to clean up the headlights, that says a lot more about your character than you realize. So, I don't know. And it doesn't even have to be hard. So, I was a little frustrated with that. And that blotchy dressing, on one side it looked okay. But then you get to the other side and you're going, what's going on there? So anyway, I'm just glad I didn't find a lot of covered up nastiness. That would have flat ticked me off, I'm telling you. But yes, the off on the headlights was bad. It was bad. Oh, I got 2 votes on there. Eat at home. They did it half only. I know. It was just nasty. Hello, Hassan. How you doing? So yeah, it was just nasty. I was like, no, we don't need to do that. So, but tomorrow, I demonstrate how easy it is to get it done. It doesn't take a lot. These there are dealership detailers. Now, I understand they don't make a lot of money, but it doesn't take much when you can order it off of Amazon and just make sure it's in your arsenal. I mean, you can use the products that the detailers or the dealership will give you, but it doesn't take a lot to just have some things in the trunk. You can buy those bigger totes that you can keep in the trunk and have some things there to make it easier. This doesn't have to be a complicated thing, but that's just my thought. So anyway, how you doing, Hassan? Did you have a good day today? I did. I got all my videos edited and caught up. So now I'll have room for painting for tomorrow. This ought to be interesting. All good. Yeah, it was all right. Good deal. It's been a... Oh, I'm dinging. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's weather. I guess there's a couple of hurricanes firing up. They think one of them's going to go out to sea. But again, and right now it is a Category 5. But if it doesn't go out to sea, it's going to destroy whatever it goes to. It's amazing. It's kind of scary, too, if you think about it. There's not going to be any Diddy BS tonight. I'm tired of that sickness. I have a tote as well for interior jobs. Carry chemicals and brushes. Definitely. Definitely. Did you hear how Coach Kimmy is pronounced? No, it's KCX and it's Coach Kimmy. You're not going to change me on that. It is what it is. Coach Kimmy. I did a video today where I was talking about Coach Kimmy, Coach Kimmy, Coach Kimmy. It's probably, I think it's Coke Chimmy. Is what I think is how it's actually pronounced. But my brain doesn't read it that way. I know you're trying, but it ain't gonna work. My brain just doesn't read it that way. Hell no, I ain't giving nobody cookies. Why would I do that? Why would I hand out cookies? I'm gonna eat them darn things. Mm-mm. No. Do you go out? Do you like to go out to eat, or do you prefer to eat at home? Did you take my poll? I answered your question. You answer mine. So anyway, I also did a video today that I got edited, and it's a channel update video. Now, I'm going to put it on for like Sunday or something. Potato. Exactly, Hassan. Exactly. I do both as well. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, if you use out to eat as like a treat or even a reward to yourself for working your butt off all week, go for it. But anyway, I did a video and it's basically a channel update. Y'all remember that in August I was stopping or halting product reviews for right now, and that they would have to pay me if they really wanted me to do it, but I knew nobody would do that. So anyway, I am down to where I've only got 2. We are not Girl Scouts to give out cookies. Dang right. Home tonight. Yesterday, not so much home. What'd you do? Were you out working or something? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm down to 2 products I need to do a video on really quick. And I think I'm just going to pull some footage for it and voiceover. Pizza! Well, hell, you can bring that into the house. You could have that delivered to home. You know what I mean? So you get the best of both worlds, right? So anyway, 2 products that I have a final to do on. And I have 1 product left that I have not done. I haven't even started the review. And the other products that I have, I don't have the opportunity to use them right now. So they'll be okay on the shelf for a little while. And I don't. What are you doing? What the? Why you talking in some kind of funky language? Had Domino's a couple days ago. Domino's pizza is pretty darn good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bring back the product reviews. But what I want to do is I want to kind of look for the little guys that have a product line, even if it's white label. I want to look for the little guys and reach out to them. I'm going to be starting with Mo Nation. I got my package yesterday. So he's going to be my first review back unless something comes up where I can use that other product, which is Coach Kimmy. I actually have 3 reviews that I need to do finals on. So, because that's how I do it. I create an introductory review. I really need to be a little more specific on that when I do the videos, but I'm really bad about that. I just get so into it, just get her done, you know what I mean? So, I'll get it, but I've got those 3, and then I've got the one I need to get started and use it. until it's gone, because I don't think it'll last very long. So, I really don't think it's going to last long. Magic Wheel Cleaner comes in a bottle like that big. You can't tell me that's going to last a long time. I'm thinking you're only going to get 2 sets out of it. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. And you want to know what's also weird? There is no instructions. None whatsoever. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. I'm assuming it's supposed to be full strength. I got a hair in my glasses. Do you know what Coach Kimmy means? No. But me and you need to have a conversation, Mr. Humberto. Because with me bringing back these product reviews, I want to find some little guys. Cook Chemical. Really? So, Coke is cook in English. I'd have never guessed that. Is that what you're saying? Coke in German is cook in English, right? Yes. Okay. That makes sense. You guys got to see this. She's a mess. I took a semester of German at the University of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. This dog is a mess. She's got no couth. Be ladylike. She'd look at me like I was crazy. So anyway, I want to find some little guys, Mr. Humberto. So I'm hoping that you can help me with that. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, acht. No. Vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, zehn. She's a freaking mess. She's one of the best dogs ever, though. I mean, she does not leave my side. If I go from one side of the car, she goes with me. And if I go, if I move over, she goes with me and she watches. When she feels like I'm in danger, she is right there to watch. Especially if I'm doing the trunk. If I'm doing the trunk, she's on the ground laying down watching the outside world on one side or the other of me. So she's right there at the garage door. And I'm like, she's at least going to let me know if somebody's coming. But I did have a fool. What happened with the darn bees today? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with bees. My dad says they're bot flies. I said they're freaking bees. They sting people. It's a bee. Anyway. And I didn't want her to get it. She already has a swollen eye and had a fat face for a little while, for a couple of days, because she got a bee over at Deidre's. And then, of course, she was slobbering all over the place because she was, she got stung in the mouth. But she chases them darn things. And then I had to jump between her and a wasp today or she would have got it. And I can't be stung by them. That would turn out really bad for me. But anyway, I need to find some of the little guys. The little guys products. And I really want to work with products that are more geared towards interiors. So, wasp is different from bees, yes. And this was a wasp. I'm already swole. What are you swollen from? I'm swole because I'm just fat kind of stuff. Me too. Me too. And I also did a really quick update on the Meguiar's Gold Class leather conditioner. You know, I put it on the BMW, and you know, I had that failure. So I put it on the BMW. I wanted to check and see what it was doing. It's been 2 weeks, and he's driven it 6 times. So I wanted to get a quick update. And I also was able, I am swollen, but from playing basketball tonight. Well, my left knee is swollen. I think that's just because I don't know how to stand when I'm working. It's my own fault. But what was I talking about? You saw that? Saw what video? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. And I wanted to check on how well the high-tech quick shot. I really like that stuff. I put it on another car, and I wanted to check on it on the BMW. Hello, Ethan. How you doing? So I wanted to check on it on the BMW and see how it's doing, especially considering that he's got the top down. He's had the top down 5 of the 6 times he's driven it. Yeah, I'm going to have to get me some of that stuff. I'm going to have to look it up and see how much it costs and maybe order a case, because that would be perfect. That would be perfect. That's like that. That reminds me of the Simonized Sure Shine. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever tried the Simonized Sure Shine? I love that stuff, but I can't get it anymore. I just picked it up as some cheap thing over at Ollie's, but I love that stuff. It levels itself. It is awesome stuff. I really like it. Now, I've never tried any of the other stuff. Yes, Simonize. You know, Simonize is not really made, or is not, they don't make a whole lot of products for just a detailer. They mostly supply those tunnel car washes. Car soap, yep. I hear from my daughter that they have really good, yeah, that's from the old days, that they have really good soap. So that's what this high-tech quick shot reminds me of, is that stuff. It's self-leveling. It doesn't leave a big residue while you're letting it sit. Still sell them here. Still sell what there? The Simonize or the high-tech? Simonized car soap. Yeah, they sell it here. I'm just, but it's like Ollie's. When they run out, they don't restock, or at least they haven't, because it's kind of like a discount store or something like that. Anyway, I thought it was going to turn out to be some icky stuff, but for $3 and interior all-purpose cleaner. Now I've got to see that. I've got to try that. If I could get my hands on some, that would be great. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what's available online, I suppose, if I want to get some. I was just hoping to get it on the discount, you know. And I really do need to try out some of these soaps. But it would be more of a hand wash, because I don't want to have to bother my daughter to bring the power washer over here. The only one I'm going to use the foam cannon and my Coach Kimmy soap on, my GSF, is my pickup. That's what I have it for. I have to recheck on high-tech. By the way, I think they are also one of the companies under the same that acquired last year, PNS. Really, I do prefer the Meguiar's Interior Cleaner or PNS. I am not a big fan of PNS at all. If it's a clean car, it's great. I mean, really, it's a good product. If it's not, and it's really beat up, it just doesn't seem too clean. And it's like not dilutable at all if you want to get something clean. And even then, it still just doesn't have, way I put it, it doesn't have the balls. But I have actually never tried the Meguiar's Interior Cleaner. Oh yes, PNS does smell very good. But it just sucks on the hard ones. But it would be great for the clean cars. I like PNS on what I would call a dirty vehicle, but you see far worse than I normally do. Yes. And we have to remember that distinction. I detail a lot of cars that were just not considered investments. They were just treated awful. So I'd much rather, in my opinion, use mean green to get it clean and if I'm not getting products for it for me to try, that's exactly what I would be using. That or even LA Totally Awesome, because some of them are just nasty. But if you detail for like a customer that called you to detail for them, or a customer that is a friend or a referral, they don't typically do that to their cars. You know what I mean? What we call dirty HML. I like it on leather when it's a little too dirty for rinseless. I use rinseless for all plastics and leather, and just spot treat anything that it doesn't get. If it's leather, I like, is that Geist? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Geist. Yeah, good on leather seats. PNS, is that what you're talking about? It did do a good job on the cleaner side ones, yes. I use rinseless all the time. My grandma's sauce is an ounce of rinseless, 1 full ounce, and the rest water. And I've got a video coming up of it. I recently decided to spice up grandma's sauce. You'll have to watch for the video. I've used Geist once or twice. I really don't like taking that much time to clean leather, unless it really needs it. And sometimes Serrano sauce. So one of the sellers up at the car lot, he sent my mom, she's the manager. He sent my mom to get Purple Power today. I haven't used Purple Power since I quit detailing for him. No, I take that back. We did use Purple Power on something. What was it? Because my dad bought a smaller bottle. Oh, that nasty, dirty farm truck. Yeah, I've never even heard of Geist. Rinseless. I put that shit on everything. I do too. Rinseless is the shit. It is. It really is. I really, really like it. Now, I will say, and I do need to do a final review on the V2 for DIY detail. I'm not a big fan of V2. I really like, I don't know if there's much difference between them, but I will say this. The V2 has a component of some kind that creates one little issue that kind of bothers me a little bit. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And you know what I didn't do? I'll have to do it on my dad's car again. When he brings me that BMW to detail again, Chicago Auto Pros, I believe, use Geist. Not super big difference to me between V1 and V2, although I've only used V2 twice, so need to get a few more washes with it. I've noticed one thing. It seems to leave like in some places it kind of leaves like some streaking, and I can't figure it out. And of course, I'm changing towels really fast, going, oh my God, there's something on my towel. Don't touch anything else with it, and I toss it. And I've done that 3 times, and then I realized it's the V2. What is it? What's going on? So anyway, Ram Iyer used to be at Color Lock and was the worldwide trainer. Now he has his company, Geist, which uses natural products. Connect me with him. There's not going to be any Diddy BS tonight. That dude is sick, and so are you guys. Go on, I ain't got time for that crap. Talk supplies. You're going to have to hook me up with this guy. Let me see what it's about. Is it, you say it's a leather cleaner, or is this a multi-purpose cleaner, or what? I've never tried the RRW yet, Ethan. I do want to try it, though. Yep, they're out. I don't mind messing around with trolls. You know, like the one guy was trying to, you're going to hand out cookies or whatever. I can go with that, but I am sick and tired of that Diddy crap. That dude is a sick... I'm just going to leave it at that. Believe it's a leather cleaner. Okay, well, I would love to have it and give it a try, because I get some very nasty leather seats. That's their new Rinseless from Coach Kimmy. Coach Kimmy, Coach Kimmy. Yeah, I know. I just haven't tried it yet. I would love to try it. I would really love to try it. If one of you have some, put it in a little sample bottle and send it to me. All I need is a little bit. I really don't need a big old bottle. I just want to try a little bit and see how it goes. Because, you know, for a capful, if I get in like a 2 or 4 ounce bottle, that's like 4 or 5 or even up to 10 washes. And that gives me plenty of opportunity to give it a try. Yeah, he is a creep. I can't stand that guy. I never could anyway. I was never a fan. And then you hear all of this BS going on, and he's just sick. And I feel so bad, because there are 2 people that you know darn well fell victim to that. 2 very big popular people. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on all messages, guys. If I missed any messages, my sincere apologies. RRW has the most cleaning power in my experience of DIY V1, Hero, and Absolute, which are the others I've used extensively. If I had to choose, I would go with V1 on DIY. I have never used Hero, but it is on my list to try. RRW is also on my list. And Absolute, I did try it, but I don't like whatever it is that they have in it. It doesn't mix with the water well for me. I'm not sure why. The RRW is no gallons. Oh, well, that sucks. I go through a lot of Rinseless, so I need to have something that's affordable and good. That dude they talk about, I know nothing of. You don't. It's a good thing. That's a good thing. Keep it that way. That's where I met Ivan at TOC Supplies. Oh, and up there in Canada. But isn't that where Ivan is from? Is from Canada, though. The chunkiness of Absolute sucks. I agree. It's not really the chunkiness. It just doesn't seem to mix well with my water. I don't know if I got a bad sample or what. Because the detail dudes gave me a small sample of it. And I used it like 5 or 6 times. And it's a good rinseless when I could actually get it to quit separating in that water. I couldn't get it to mix in, so I don't feel like I got a good... I don't feel like I was able to get the coverage I should have gotten. You know what I mean? I like Absolute when the car is not very dirty and it's hot out. I wash outside in shade and it seems to stay on the surface longer without drying. Okay. I usually take my grit guard and mix it in well. A bit annoying for sure to mix it. I mean, yeah. Now, of course, that does not mean that it's a bad product, because when I actually got it to mix in, it did great. It did great on Mama's car, and it did great on my car. And my driveway is in full sun all the time. So it didn't seem to react to the sun or anything. So I don't know. But that was my only problem with the Absolute. Why I did not buy my own bottle is because it wouldn't mix with the water. And I didn't know if it was a bad batch, but I just didn't want to deal with it. It's a bit weird. Absolute is a tad chunky, but I like it. Me too. Use Absolute when cars aren't super dirty. Well, you know, it cleaned up my mom's car really well. And Mom's car had, you know, that rain, that light rain that after we've had dry, windy days and then we get that light rain. And, you know, it brings the dirt, so you got little droplets of dirt all over the car. You know what I mean? Hello, Mr. Steve. How you doing? I'm on either the second or third Absolute gallon. I like it just have too many options now, so don't reach for it as much. I'm with you, Ethan. Now, I obviously have my list of products that I do want to try, and Absolute was on my list before. It was last year, and I got to try it, but that was thanks to the detail dudes. I'm doing okay. I had a very productive day today. I'll be honest with you. It was when it's a productive day, it might wear you out, but it's a good day. You know what I mean? So it was a good day. I went live earlier today to kind of show the sanding that I had to do on that car, because tomorrow at 1 o'clock I'm supposed to meet him at the shop, and we're gonna get started painting. I have to do the roof because he can't get up there. He can't stand. So I have Absolute Owner's Pride Eco Wash. I have never heard of that. Where is that from? O&R V3 DIY Detail Rinseless. Also have Save from Laba Cosmetica. I don't know how to say that word. Laba Cosmetica. I've never tried that. Oh, I have Save too. Never using that again. Oh, why is that? Why is that, Ethan? What's wrong with it? Do you like it, Humberto? I like O&R. It's really going to be hard for anybody to try and beat O&R, but that's because O&R saved me. I was getting in trouble because I wasn't washing the cars and using exterior detailer. Have you seen the price of that stuff? Well, anyway, so then I started looking for a way to wash cars with no raw water source. And boom, here comes Rinseless. So I bought a bottle and I have never left it since. How do you feel about magnets? Magnets? What kind of question is that? I got a refrigerator full of them. Just saying. Okay, HydroSave, you have to use it panel by panel because it leaves protection. Ah, it's got sealant in it, so if you don't go panel to panel, you get spots everywhere. Okay. Still haven't got Labos or EOD rinseless. EOD, the Hydra, I want to try that. That is on my list. So I want to actually reach out to them and ask if they will send me either a sample or a bottle of their rinseless, and maybe they've got an APC I can try. I'm sure it's great for some, but it doesn't fit my process and where I'm efficient. Hello, Alec. How you doing tonight? I want to see what the new Phoenix Hydra is about, too. I don't have Phoenix EOD Hydra yet. Me too. Okay, guys, we got to get some. Hello, Mr. Will. How you doing? We got to get some of the Hydra. We definitely do. Nope, the trivia will be... What's today? Today is Thursday, so it's going to be Saturday. That's when we'll be doing the trivia. And I think we decided on the Karate Kid. I think Papa Smurf just did a video on Hydra. I use HydroSafe only on my vehicle. Aaron talked up their fancy new surfactant. I have HydroSafe mixed 64-1 for a drying aid, and it's pretty good for that. Well, now maybe that's just a product you can repurpose, Ethan. That's what it sounds like to me. If it's a good drying aid, why not? I'm assuming the protection is what gives it that. I saw you from DIY Tuber. Yep. I was there for a little while. I dropped out of it. It just wasn't working with my crazy schedule. Wouldn't buy it for that. But I have a liter of anyway, so not just going to waste it. I hear you. I had no idea you could wash a car without water. Most definitely, Alec. Do you like to wash your car? Do you have a nice car you like to wash? Wait a minute. I think I did a pickup. I did pick up a small bottle of Labos Rinseless. Well, you better go look. And then tell us what you think about it. Same with me, Ethan. Do you have a car you like to wash, Alec? No, like a sports car or something? It's going good. I actually had a really good day today, Will. I got the sanding done on a car. We're going to paint it tomorrow. And then tonight I came home and I was able to get all of the videos I had. I had 3 left. And I got them all done. And they're all on the channel, scheduled, ready to post. Let's see. And how's your night going, Will? Hassan, if you forgot about it, I can imagine how much you must have loved it. Let's see. Alex says, I have an okay car, but usually just go through the automatic wash. Well, the reason I ask you if that's something that you like to do, maybe wash the car in the driveway. Not the drive-through. Anyway. Do yourself a favor and go get yourself... Okay, which one should we suggest, guys? O&R? DIY Detail? No, we are only repainting the hood lid or the trunk lid, the hood lid, and or the top of the hood, and then the roof. It had major clear coat failure. I would say get yourself some Optimum No Rinse, Rinseless Wash, Alec, or you can try out another affordable option would be RRW, and that's by Coach Kimmy. It's a rinseless wash. You only have to put like a capful in a gallon of water. Use your towels and wash your car. You would be amazed. And it doesn't matter how much of an okay car you have. You could literally, with just a little bit of time, make your car into something, actually something to be proud of. Trust me, I know, I did it. Let's see. What's wrong with your car, HM Hassan? Yeah, the rinseless wash, it's not the only reason that we call it rinseless is because you can put it on the car and then dry it. You know what I mean? So I do, Danielle. Oh, okay, I understand the concept. My bumper's messed up. Well, what did you hit? Yeah, you still got to have a little bit of water. I always put it in a bucket, but I have lots of videos on my channel, Alec, that you can go and look at for rinseless wash. Used 2 gallons of O&R, previously finished it off about 2 years ago or whenever Absolute came out. I am just a huge O&R fan. I backed it up into a pillar. Hassan, do we need to take you out as... Oh, no. It's not a waterless wash. It's a rinseless wash. That means you don't have to rinse it off. You know what I mean? But you can. You can put it on the car, rub it in, and then rinse it off with a hose. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can even clean the interior of your car with it. I was interpreting that. Yep, I read that. And Hassan, do we need to send you back to driving school? Do we need to send you back to driving school, Hassan? I have the other rinseless from Quebec. What's the other rinseless? I don't know. For my particular situation, rinseless is the way to go. Silver Wax is the company. I've never heard of that. I'm making notes as we go, guys. Because I still have to, I've still got my list here. And I've still got my list here, so I need to redo this list. It's just getting, I'm just filling in whatever empty spot is on the page. I had lots of O&R V3, and it is almost done, and also have Owner's Pride Eco Wash. Who is Owner's Pride? I've never heard of that. And DIY Detail. And the good thing about Owner's Pride is that it's 512 to 1 instead of 256. So what is that? Like a eighth of an ounce? I'm set up so that I could use soap, but that takes longer. It's a less versatile product, and when it feels like 110 outside, I don't want to be out for longer than I have to be. Amen, Ethan. Amen. 2 gallons of water, and 1 ounce of Eco Wash. Got it. Where is Owner's Pride from? It's a company out of Omaha. They have some good stuff from what I've seen. Eddie did some reviews for them a while back. I'm going to have to look it up. Humberto, I was under the impression you were ordering some of these big names things. We've got 27 votes. Most everybody, we got 63% eat at home, 37 out to eat. I met the owner from Owner's Pride at MTV. I mean, MTV. MTE. Do you have to have a passport to fly into America? Humberto? Do you need to go outside? You haven't been out yet. You need to go outside? Let me let this dog out. I was going to ask. You were going to ask what? Oh, yeah. If he needs a passport. Do you have to have a passport in order to get into America? Even though you're part of it? Come here. There you go. Go potty. Oh. No, because we are born U.S. citizens since... Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just making sure. Jones Law. For me, at least, I'm not sure. You need one, yes, right? Hassan, if you come into America from Canada, you have to have one, right? I think that's how that works. But Puerto Rico, they're American citizens. Probably. Are you close to the border? Hello, Sergio. How you doing? Are you having a great day today? Not far from Buffalo. Well, you ought to try it. See if you can come into America. Buffalo's not a bad place. Nice to see you too. Did you have a good day today? Again, yes. About 1.5 hour drive. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know, when I went into Canada, now mind you, this was probably 2005, 2006, but we were truck drivers. The only thing they needed from us was our driver's license. But we were in a big truck, and they checked the load. Yeah, Niagara Falls is beautiful. Me and Jerry, after we came out of Kansas, that's when we parked it, and we rented a car and went to Niagara Falls a few years ago. Humberto got quiet. Oh, we're up to 28, or is that New York? Can't remember. Yeah, that's in New York. Buffalo, New York is in, or Buffalo is in New York, yes. Niagara Falls is in New York. Upstate. We took the boat and got the traditional shower at Niagara Falls. We didn't get, well, we did because, you know, the mist comes up. So we did, but we didn't get like what you're talking about. Other side of Niagara Falls. Oh, that's right. It does go up there, don't it? What's the other side? I'll have to look at a map again. Okay, we're up to 28 votes. 64% of people like to eat at home, and 36% like to go out to eat. In Cali, we got the tallest trees in the world. Up there in Northern California, you do. And not only that, but they're huge. Their trunks are huge. Yeah, Buffalo is one side of Niagara Falls, but I thought there was a Canadian side of it. Cool channel. Luminous Headlight Care. How you doing? I don't think I've ever seen your name. How you doing? Are you having a good day? Tell me about your headlight care. You go to Niagara, and when you then go to the ones from, what the heck is that word? Igazoo? Toronto. Toronto's on the Canadian side. Luminous Headlight Care. What do you do? Are you like somebody who does only headlights? Or do you have a product that cares for them? Okay. I don't think I ever knew that. Go to sleep. I do headlight restoration. Just came across your channel. Well, welcome to the channel. I am the Detail Grandma. My name is Chris. And I got lots of detailers in here right now. Well, I say lots, you know. I got Humberto, which is first from Puerto Rico. I have Hassan. That's HM Auto Detailing. We've got Ethan. He's a detailer. Who else we got, guys? Can't think. Windsor is Windsor. That's the one I was thinking of. That's the one I was thinking of. Was Windsor, and it's Michigan. Yes. You are a painter. A painter at home? Of homes, or painter of cars, or what? I am Pablo from Chicago. Well, hello, Pablo from Chicago. How you doing? My name is Chris. Welcome to the Detail Grandma channel. I'm Grandma. And I'm having a hell of a hot flash. I'm from, oh, and Steve is here. Jacksonville, North Carolina, only 6 hours away from Asheville. Oh, that is a sad, sad deal going on. That is a sad deal. I'm doing okay, Pablo. I will not lie. Today was a good day. I got a lot done. I did. I got a lot done. You know it's a good day when you get a lot done, even if you're tired by the end of the day. Will you be my grandma? I'm everybody's grandma. I'm everybody's grandma. Or at least that's the way it feels. They just call me Grandma until they get to know me, and then they call me Chris. Which is fine. I don't mind either one. That Asheville, North Carolina, and all those little towns around there, Steve, so damn sad. So damn sad. I'm only 8 years older than you. Can you see my popped blister? I had surgery to remove the extra skin. Do you have any grandkids, Hassan? Yep. I was on my live. We should kick it and chills. No, 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 not I need that for me. I was showing when I took my gloves off and saw that my blister popped. I know, Steve. That angers me a little bit. But I'm trying to go, well, I have 13 of them. I have 13, Hassan. Anyway, so I'm on my live today, and I showed my blister that had popped. And the first thing that Humberto said is, that looks like major surgery. So I had major surgery and peeled the skin off. No. Let's see. Can you see it? It's right there on the ball of my hand. That's from holding the sander all day yesterday. Yeah, I know. I'm trying my damnedest not to let that trucker mouth fly, but, you know, sometimes I'm like, chill, Chris. Oh. Let's put it this way, Steve. I will let my feelings out when I push that button on November 5th. Just saying. You see, I had to get the skin off. I took when I took my shower, I was able to get the skin off of there pretty well. We're at 39% out to eat, 61% eat at home. So 61 or eat at home is starting to lose traction. Opening my crackers here. I'm watching Seinfeld. I was never a Seinfeld fan. I don't know. I think I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes. But apparently everybody loves it. I'm watching my screen until my dog scratches on the door. Then I'm going to let her in. Yeah, I had to get it done. Because we needed to have it ready. I have to have it ready for the paint tomorrow. We're trying to knock it out because I have a detail Saturday. I don't want to have to try and drag everything I got outside. Kramer was kind of funny. And I will see the shorts where Kramer said something or whatever. I hope you're coming in here to be nice tonight. It's a royal blue, but it's got another name. It's one of them. It's the royal blue. It's the Chevy Cruze. The blue on the Chevy Cruze. I am sorry about last time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All I say is just come in, join in, have fun, tell jokes or whatever. Clean jokes. These guys do kind of get offended with my trucker mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a royal blue. It's my favorite color. My favorite color is royal blue, next to my teal. But my Chevy Cruze is like a dark gray. It's not this color, but I wish it was. I don't get offended. You probably haven't heard it yet. No, it's good. I can handle I can handle the vulgar on certain days. Sometimes I'm like, no. It's like right now, all the trolls keep running all around TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and they are throwing this Diddy crap out. I am so sick of hearing that. I'm so sick of that guy. My eyes are blue, but they turn really gray when I'm mad. Except for me, since I can see blue that isn't mixed with green or red because I can't enjoy them. I am colorblind. Are we still having the sleepover Saturday? If so, I'll pack clean whitey tighty. Yes, you better come, at least for... Wait a minute. I hope you attend, at least for a little bit. We're shooting for 4 hours, but we got to watch Franco on his interview first, over at X's and O's. We're going to watch Franco's interview. Sorry. Sometimes I gotta watch my mouth. I'm in the middle of America, right here in Kansas. I had to throw that in there. That's okay. Yep, we are. We're shooting for 4 hours, so maybe you can come hang out with us for a little bit. Uh-oh. Doggy wants in. Hang on. Hey, dog. I'm gonna grab some coffee. See you there first. Bella finished her business. She did. She usually hangs out after... I try to feed her around 7 or 8. And she usually goes out around that 9 o'clock hour sometime. And she stays out there for a little while. But you know, she's at the shop with me all day long. Uh-oh. Our eat at home is starting to lose traction. Now it's down to 59%. Out to eat is up to 41%. What's today's cookie? I guess I should put it up right. Real peanut butter crackers is what they say, but you know this crap ain't real. I just need a little something to settle my stomach because when I go to bed, I'll have my cheese. And I got some chicken. I went ahead and got a package of the chicken sandwich slices. I don't even know what they're called. They're like deli slices. And so I got those for my bedtime because I go to bed with as much protein as I can possibly have. Because I don't like waking up with the blood sugar at 200. Munchies, yep. Well, she finished and she came inside and disappeared. Where'd you go? Well, I think she just went to bed. I do. I think that girl just went to bed. Marco? Where you see Marco? Wasn't he here last night? I think she went to bed. She didn't want to get out of bed this morning. When I got up this morning, I always have a way I do things. I start the coffee pot, and I feed the animals, and I put their bowls down, and then I get started on my breakfast. I put my sausage, and I cook my sausage, and then I do my toast. I got my breakfast done, and she still hadn't come out to eat. I poked my head in the door, and by gosh, she's still crashed out, and her head was underneath the blankets. And I said, "Oh, I guess you don't want to get out of bed, huh?" Oh. And then what? The first one to say polo wins that match? You know what I do? When it's really quiet, I don't yell Marco. I yell squirrel. Is that like tag you're it? I tried to do that to Carlos. He didn't take the bait. I'll tell you what. That dude, he has got an obsession with headphones. He sent me a picture of 5 sets of headphones that he has in his pickup. I'm like, what in the world are you going to do with all of them? He says, it's my obsession. Crazy. Squirrel only works in the USA since we don't have them here. You don't have squirrels? I could not imagine a world without a squirrel. Do you have 4 headphones? You have your headphones too, huh? I assume it's for music while you're working. I have 2 pairs of Bluetooth earbuds, so when the first one dies, after 6 to 8 hours, I have backup. Ah, I see. Every night. Oh my. Okay, hang on a second here. I'm going to end this poll. Okay, that's the end of it there. Now we're going to start a new poll. This one will be a detailing one. Here we go. Let me switch it. Oh, here we go. That's like me with cowboy hats. I got 14 cowboy hats, and my wife has 17 pairs of cowgirl boots. She's an assistant manager at Boot Barn. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. My best friend, she just left to go on disability, Boot Barn. And one of their warehouses is right across the highway from me over here. Oh, I thought it was Carlos we didn't want to mention polls around. Oh, look at that. We got 5 votes, 80% rinseless, 20% foam wash. I'll be darned. So let's see what happens. Polls is what those thong like. Oh, Carlos too. Okay. collecting cowboy hats. That reminds me of my late husband. He loved his cowboy hats. In fact, I would have buried him with one, but let me give you the logic as to why I didn't. His casket would have squished his hat. I could see him coming back to haunt me because I allowed that to happen. So it's up there on the wall. But I did put him in his favorite Western shirt. We always said that Jerry was born 100 years too late. He was all about John Wayne, let me tell you. John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Peter Fonda. There's another one. I can't think of his name. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of caps and winter hats. Thong life. Not me, that's like a terminal wedgie. You ain't got time for that crap. From Bonanza, no. John Wayne had, you know, he had like 100 and some odd movies. And, here, I forgot y'all call them. They're toques where you guys are from. But they're called beanies, or, you know, the beanies is, I think, what they usually call them here. Anyway, what was I saying? What the hell was I saying? Oh, John Wayne had like over 100 movies, and he had the usual characters. So, like, El Dorado had James Caan in it with John Wayne. And then Maureen O'Hara was in a lot of them too. But anyway, my late husband, Jerry, he was big into those westerns. We had horses when he died. I had to make sure those were sold because I wasn't keeping them. And because the reason we had them was for him. That was his thing. And then his cowboy hats, he dressed like a cowboy, and the way that he lived his life was like a cowboy from 100 years ago. To be really honest with you, so we always said he was born 100 years too late. Oh, look at that. Somebody said Rinseless Wash. So they're up to 88% in Rinseless Wash and then 12% foam wash. I thought you went to bed. Did you guys leave me? What the hell? Still here. You had Sheriff Woody at home. You know, I put up on my channel a community post about, what did that thing say? And the person who I was talking about was the only one to comment on it. But it said something about you could be having a perfectly innocent conversation, and that one friend has always got something dirty to say. Who do you think that might be? Still here. Wonder who that is. Yeah, I wonder who that is. That's right. Busted. See, we're figuring you out. You and your dirty mind. That's okay. We love you anyway. But you do have to find me the hookups for them little brands. Oh, what happened? What happened? We lost all that traction with the rinseless. I have fast to catch that. Damn, Granny, wiling out. What the hell does that mean? Willing out? Cure. Hi. How you doing? Rinseless wash or foam wash? I am happy. I had a good day. I got a lot done. I'm hoping to get a lot done tomorrow and Saturday. I think it'll be a good day for the next 2 days. Then I'll take Sunday off. Then I get on the truck Monday and Tuesday, at least. We'll see how that goes. I'm glad you feel good, girl. Yes, I do. How you doing? You having a good day? Are you having a good day? Did you have a good day? Rough day? Nah, I'm still sick, but it's okay. Well, I hope you don't got nothing too bad. And I hope you feel better today. Oh, ew. That can be rough. All days are good days. It's just that some of them get a bit complicated. That's no shit. That's a good way to put it. Some of them do, some days do. My mom gave it to... Oh, damn. Thanks, Mom. I ran out of allergy medicine today. I had to go restock. I was like, oh. She must have caught the cold and it turned into bronchitis. Yeah, bronchitis is rough. I've been fortunate. There for a while, about 5 years in a row, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago, I would get that crap every year. Her dad had COVID. Oh my. Are you young? You must be young. I'm 39. Oh, so your grandfather is still alive. Did he survive it? Wow, 87. That's an accomplishment in itself anymore. And he survived COVID. Three rounds of COVID. Dang. Well, I had 3 rounds, but each time, the first one was horrible. The first one was horrible, and it was before they even called it a pandemic. I was so bad. The first 2 days, it wasn't really bad. The third day, it hit me like a brick wall, and I was down. And for the next 7 days, I was coughing. My throat was on fire. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't break that crap up. And you know what happened? Was my friend, she has rheumatoid arthritis. And she said, listen, I still have, she had gotten a blood infection not long before this in her leg. She got a cut on her leg and it became infected. So she was in the hospital for 2 days. So when they sent her home, they gave her a big bottle of what they call clindamycin or something like that. And so she said, I said, does anybody have any antibiotics? And she says, I've got some clindamycin. And I said, okay, I just need 1 2 pills per day. If you've got enough to spare 6. I took that the first day. That first night, my fever finally broke. The next day, my head started to loosen up and get better, and I was finally coughing crap up, and my throat was no longer on fire, although it was still sore. The third day after that, it was like it never happened. Couldn't taste or smell until March. I couldn't smell, but I never had the taste issue. I just had the smell issue. And it lasted, and so did this lingering cough. It lasted until February, I think it was, February, early March. I didn't take ivermectin, but I didn't have COVID and when it was being marked as a problem in January. Mine was the first week of December. When I went to the emergency room, they found no flu. They just chalked it up to a respiratory infection, but they'd been seeing it a lot. And then the news of this COVID came out, and we figured out that's what it was. I talked to the doctor because the cough just wouldn't go away. I was dry. I wasn't coughing anything up anymore, but the cough still wouldn't go away. But anyway, then I got it again that next summer, in the middle of summer, when they still told you had to take 7 days off of work. And so that time, it was like I just had a little head cold. And then this last time, it was nothing more than a headache. Nothing more than a headache. That's all it was. Phenomena. Well, anyway, now I just got a headache, and it was like a little head cold, and so anyway, whatever caused it, it just kind of, I grew an immunity to it, I suppose. And if I've had it since then, I don't know it. 54% rinseless, 46% foam wash. That means 1 vote separates the two. Yeah, I feel much better. Oh, I feel good now. I left the trucking industry, so now that I start moving around more, my immune system has grown. Both times I've had it, I was playing basketball in the driveway. I felt fine. Did you say you drive a truck? Yes, I do. Part-time job is driving a dump truck. It's an end dump, which is a tractor trailer. But it's still a dump truck. But that's what I do part-time, and then the rest of the time I detail cars. When there's work. September was a bad month. Granny got a dump truck. Yes. Well, it's not mine, but I do. And right now they actually have me in an aluminum trailer, so it is what it is. But I tell you what, it's a 2024 truck, and that thing is nice. It's a Western Star. About a big butt. Oh, yeah, I got that too. That's me and Hassan are swollen. Fat. Tri-axle. No. Tri-quadruple. Let's see, no. Quadruple. What's the 5? That's 5 axles. Yeah, it's a 2024 Western Star. Real pretty white truck, but it's got an aluminum trailer on it. I've got a booty as well. I'm in the middle of America in Kansas. But it's a nice truck. Now it's a 10-speed, which is fine. But it is a super nice truck. It rides so nice. Paving. Well, we do paving in my last company. We had aluminum trailers and we pulled asphalt in them. And then where I started back in 1998, I was in one of the Tonka trucks. And I did that up until May of 2022, and then I got out of it. And then I went back in March of this year, just part-time. My daughter's a truck driver now. And she just put on Facebook, I'm a company driver because I'm just part-time. She put on, let's see. What did she say? Oh, if your driver's license has an automatic restriction on it, we are not the same. And this new truck, this 2024, it's a 10-speed, so it is definitely not the, it shifts easy. It's not not the automatic. But the 2010 that I would drive, it is an automatic. No, I have not checked that out, but I'm going to make me a note right now. How you doing tonight? Let's see here. Pair. Eyewear. Website. I need to check it. I got a note now. Okay, I've been driving for 27 years. Just got out of a 2022 W990. Cannot stand Kenworth. Automatic, loved it. Cannot stand Kenworth. Ugh. Not sure if they go higher than 18 speed. I don't think so. The Kenworth that we have is an 18. Yes. The Kenworth we have at that company where I'm at now, it's an 18 speed. Oh, I have to drive. I've had to drive it a few times. I don't like 18 speeds, and I don't ever use them gear to gear. I have to skip. I can't do that. Come on, KW, one of the best trucks out there. It's maybe one of the best trucks out there to the guys. That truck, Kenworths are made, hands down, they are made for men and men only. I don't like them. I don't like anything. I don't like how they ride. I don't like having to go a frickin' mile just to climb up 2 steps. No. Just don't like Kenworths. Peterbilts are fine. Freightliner and then Western Star. I had a Mack when I was on the road. That was good. But Freightliner has been the predominant one for me. Except when I first started. When I first started driving in 98, I drove a Ford Louisville. 10-speed. And of course, that was just a Tonka truck. They were smaller, but they were cool. I loved them. Yeah, the steps do suck. I do not like Kenworths. I'm telling you, they are just not made for like an F-750. Yep. I mean, they're just little bitty trucks, but you know. But anyway, yeah, them steps are stupid. And I'm only 5'1 3/4, if you want to get technical, even though I say 5'2. But I'm sick. I don't like having to step up a frickin' mile on the side of a Kenworth just to get up in the damn thing. I hate it. I take that back. We did drive an international when me and Jerry were on the road for CRST. That was back in 2002 and 2003. Yeah, we had one Pete, and that was when we were owner operators out of Americus, Kansas. Hey guys, we made it to 50-50 on that rinseless. Oh no, the foam wash took the lead. Foam wash took the lead. I hear you. KW screwed up on the design on the steps. They did. They did. It was crazy. Hello, Matt. How you doing? I voted foam. Foam what? Oh, foam wash. Duh. Well, foam wash is taking the lead. It's 53%, 47% rinseless. It's always going to be a heated deal. You know, which one do they like? I'm telling you, it will eventually be 50-50. Because there are so many detailers out there that absolutely love to foam a car down. And they're also very convinced if you don't foam, you're scratching the hell out of the cars. No, that's not the case. The only difference between a foam wash and a rinseless wash is the freaking bubbles. So, I swear by rinseless. Can't beat a good wash, no. Well, nice chatting with you, man. Be safe on the roads. You too. Have a good one. Peace. It's definitely a debate. It is. It's definitely a debate. Now, there are some foam washes out there that I would absolutely love to try on my daughter's truck or even my truck. And I'm talking big trucks. Because those things get so dirty, beat up with bugs, you name it. It just gets really rough. And it's really hard to clean them. And I'm just trying, obviously Chemex has got a line that's you use two different products. And there's not many options for touchless wash. But I would love to be able to find at least one and give it a shot. I'd never do anything but a foam 2-bucket on a sports car. Well, see, and I don't like 2-bucket methods. Ooh, that's another poll question. 2-bucket method or 1-bucket method? See, I don't like the 2-bucket method. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do. 1 bucket is going to catch all my rinseless towels. Let's put it that way. With semi, I'm just not sure. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I've washed a lot of trucks, and I'll tell you what, you're better off just turning on the power washer, and that's it. Yeah, my rinseless wash towels, that takes good care of it. I just feel like they need to create, for big trucks especially, they need to create something. Never used a 2-bucket method. I did. I used it early on because I knew that was the only way. I didn't have a power washer. No way to operate a power washer unless it was at home. And I wasn't really into exterior washing anyway. And I'm still not. But, for a car, I will do like my pickup and when a customer asks for it. But if I can do a rinseless wash in 1 bucket, and it's not even a big bucket, it's not even a bigger bucket, it's just a little kitchen bucket that you can buy from the dollar store. I can literally wash any vehicle that has come through my shop with half a gallon of water, and put the rinseless in it, put it in my pump sprayer, or just throw 10 towels into the bucket, wash the car, and be done with it in 15 minutes. You know what I mean? A pre-foam rinse. Now, do you put the pre-foam in your foam cannon? And a brush and a foam pressure washer on big trucks? Yes. I enjoy foaming as well. And a brush, foam, blow it dry with the leaf blower. I've never done that. Do you do that foaming out of a foam cannon, Ethan? Yeah, on the big truck, it's pressure washer and then walk away. Especially in the construction industry, you're just gonna, it's just a waste of time. With the slow wash method, and clay bar is for expensive cars. No, actually, it's not. When you do, like on a, you know, like we're friends with lots of, these guys have all done real fancy cars. The fanciest I've ever done is a 2017 Corvette. But just doing a good wash on a Corvette is the same as if you were to do it on your Chevy Cruze. I have a Chevy Cruze in the driveway. I would literally wash it, clay bar it, and then dry it. I don't know that I would blow dry it because I don't even have that access. But then you polish it or enhance it, one of the two. You know, I mean, it would look great, just a regular car. Yeah, I would totally do it. And I've done a lot of polishing and all of that on my car. Yeah, I bought a little $15 foam cannon to try out. Foam on high pH soap and rinse. Then rinseless, usually only on pretty dirty cars that need it. Oh, that is crazy. I am currently working on a 2012 blue Chevy Cruze at the shop. It's for the dealership. And the clear coat, or the clear coat in the paint has failed at some point, and they threw a little $200 Mako paint job on it. And so now I'm having to sand it down because we're going to paint it tomorrow. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's a 2012 royal blue Chevy Cruze. I've never tried. Now, what would you say is a good soap for pre-rinse, Ethan? What's a weird ass blue? This one's like a royal blue. Are you talking about like the navy blue? Space blue. Yeah, that's that metallic one. I have the metallic, I want to say charcoal. But my Cruze is like metallic charcoal or something like that. I can't remember. What would you say is a good pre-rinse soap, Ethan? I've got some chapped lips from this wind. Mine is literally metallic ice blue. Looks so different than any color I've seen. So it's that lighter blue, right? Or is it the darker blue? I thought the space blue was the darker metallic blue. That if you look at it just right, it looks like space. I currently have Labo Cosmetica, Primus, and PNS Frostbite. I've never heard of that. I find the Primus cleans better than the Frostbite, both at 10-to-1 in a cannon. Going to pick up the ADS Decon Soap V2 that came out today soon. Also, Eddie's new one with Detail Co. I want to try. I hated it at first, but now if I see another cruise with it, I'm like, hey, twins. Mine is very light blue. Okay, then it's not the navy blue color that I was thinking. The series that came out with the blues, like what you're talking about, they've got the blue, the royal blue, and then that lighter blue, and then they also have, it's like a lighter gray. And then the other series, they came out with the metallic darks. So it's like a metallic charcoal. They came out with the metallic. It's the dark blue, like the navy blue, and then there's another one it's black, but it's the metallic. So when you look at it just right in the light, it looks like space. Put it this way, you cannot get touch-up paint. I've tried even from Chevy. They only did a few thousand in this color. Yeah, I think you're probably going to have to visit the paint store at O'Reilly's or something and let them mix it per VIN, per your VIN. I learned that the other day. O'Reilly's can literally mix your paint up based on what your VIN number says. I had no idea they could do that. And I was looking all throughout this car when I got it in the shop for that damn paint code. But O'Reilly's, they have like a paint mixing area, and they are top notch with that. And they're the ones who were able to find the paint code because we couldn't find it. Mine in my car is in the glove box. It didn't take long to find it at all. No, they'll make the smallest they can make you is in like let me show you what they can make you. Hang on. It would come in a little bottle like this. It would come, oh, I just dropped it. It would come in that little bottle, and when you open it, it's got it looks like nail polish, or like a nail polish brush. What are you doing? That's badass. What's badass? Well, that ain't gonna do you no good. I'm gonna get it anyway. Yeah, you could use this. This is just a little tiny bottle. I don't need but a small amount where I was at Dollar General and backed up and scrubbed the bottom of the front bumper. Our foam wash is ahead. 56%. Rinseless Wash is losing traction. What the hell? That's not bad. That's a pretty good number for a 2011. Mine's got 90,000 and it's a 2015. Who you telling to shut up? Because I know you didn't just come up in here and tell me to shut up. Yeah, I got my car just because I didn't want to drive my pickup. But right now the car is sitting because it needs a new turbo and you can't get one. There you go. I don't know. I kind of like my cruise. I really like it. Yeah, this is, I have the LTZ, which is top of the line. I've got everything in it. And it's not supposed to hesitate when you take off and all of that until the turbo goes out and it turns into, sounds like a Dodge Ram. So where's all my detailers? Did everybody leave? Has had trans issues since day one. It was a recall. Well, that sucks. What is my car? 4.3? No. I can't remember what it is. Still here. Ethan's still here. Yeah, I have the RS, but mine's the LTZ, top of the line. Yeah, I don't have a clue. I don't work on it. I drive it. No turbo on the 1.8. So what drives it? Are you working tomorrow, Ethan? Do you have any details? The little ass lawnmower engine. That is the funny part about them cruises and Focuses and all them. They got little lawnmower engines, I'll tell you. But you know, back in the day, they also had. We just had one come through the car lot, a Chevy Cavalier. Same damn thing. I get 42 miles per gallon in mine until the turbo went to shit. And now it's not getting any. I can run it, it'll start, but it sounds like a Dodge Ram. Like somebody stole the cat off of it. That was the first thing my daughter and her husband looked at when I called them and said, "Oh my God, my car!" I won't have any details until Thanksgiving break. Ah, just classes. Well, how long you gonna have classes? I remember you telling me that. Yeah, I get 42 miles per gallon. I loved it when I went to Nebraska. We were able to get up there. It was an 8.5 hour drive, and we got up there in 3/4 of a tank. And then I was able to leave town and find a little better gas mileage back on the Kansas side of Nebraska, and got there no problem. It gets great gas mileage. Look at that, 57, 59. 59% foam wash. Rinseless wash is not popular. You can tell. When I was younger, I do it every now and again still. Yeah, it's, I just started a couple of years ago. Hello! I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Tenero? My college is on a quarter system instead of a semester system. So we get breaks we get break between quarters. I'm off from November 14th to December 5th. What kind of schooling are you taking? Since 1988, we had 3 rounds of them until they stopped making them. Why we got a cruise. I don't know why I wanted a cruise. I just saw it on TV and I wanted a cruise. And so I went and bought one when it was time to go and buy a car. I have my Chevy Silverado, and up to that point I had my Chevy Impala. When I bought the cruise, I regretted it within the first 6 months. I should have kept the Impala. And it was fast. It's a normal college. They just decided to do a quarter system instead of semesters. There's fall, winter, spring, and spring quarters with optional summer quarter. Yeah, I had a 2000 crap. I had the 2002 or 4 Impala. I can't remember. I want to say it was 2002. Anyway, it was when they made them sturdy. Yeah, Impala is so nice. No minimum full-time for a normal college is 2 12-hour semesters, which works out the same as our 3 8-hour quarters for minimum. 3 8-hour. Isn't that the same though? You just don't go as much in one day? You end up with less classes at one time and it's a bit more fast-paced, which I like. That's why I liked my online college. When I went to online college, I went to Ashworth, and I was able to work at my pace, and even if I wanted to continue on, I could keep going. When I was doing my high school diploma online, I had to stick with the courses as they came. I could take it at my own pace, but they had release dates for each course. So if you finished your classes, you had to wait until the next courses came out. And they had like 8 courses per, or 8 classes, I'm sorry, per course. 10 weeks of classes per quarter versus 12 for a semester. Ah, and they're 8 hours. That does sound like it would work out better then. Is it a trade college? Or is it a university college? Yeah, I don't think I'd be doing 158 mile per hour. I'm kind of a chicken. We still do the 2 semesters here. Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. I like Dunkin' Donuts. I don't go there very often. No, it's a university. Okay. They're probably just trying to take the pressure off the kids, man. Very short. I-20, no traffic. I-20 has traffic on it. In Texas. So what's your studies, Ethan? Hassan, are you in college? Did you take some college recently? I see. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't do something that fast. Glazed chocolate. D's. I like the cake donuts, like the blueberry. Long time ago. What'd you go to college for? I have two associate's degrees, one in psychology and one in construction management. Mechanical engineering. Damn. So you got that smart stuff going on, Ethan. Microelectronics. Now that's interesting. Microelectronics, damn. And do you use it or are you just detailing? Does anybody use their college degrees? You know, us men get a new car, we have to see how fast it goes at least once. Like my Mustang and sports bike. I don't care for sports bikes at all. Pretty detail on the side. You detail on the side, so you have a big job. So you have one of them microengineering jobs. Nope, no thoughts on it. I have no idea what the hell that is. Housekeeping. HM is a professional detailer. Detailing is my side job. Well, we know that. You're one of them high-tech engineers. Couldn't find a job in the field. Construction management, when I did that one, I did that during COVID. And the only reason I did it is because I was freaking bored. Hopefully in the future we'll be a full-time detailer. Hell, you make more money doing manual labor nowadays. I know. The construction industry pays pretty well. But if I ever wanted to use my construction management degree, somebody would have to get it out of their head that women can't do anything in construction. Mechanical engineering is such a broad field that I should be able to find something pretty easily. You could do, like, auto workers. Didn't you say you live in Louisiana, Ethan? You could probably take that into auto working or, like, planes, aerocraft, or something like that. Right? Am I understanding that right? Hell, I don't know. My brother started in construction management but switched to instrumentation. Yeah, they're convinced that women can't do the job unless they're sitting on their ass in a big truck. Then they're good. And we are. We're good at it. We're better than the men. I'll swear by it every day. And I do not use my degree. Now, I started using my psychology degree. I graduated in March of 2012. And it was, I did my internship and then I went out on my own. Just doing some online therapy and I used Skype. And so I did use it for a while until September, just days after my daughter was diagnosed with cancer. And when she died, I wasn't getting back in it because I no longer gave a crap what anybody else's problems were about. They could never amount to what I was going through. So I wasn't going to help anybody else with their problems. And really, I had 11 patients. And when I was doing my internship, I realized at that point that nobody wants help. The only reason they're there is because their wives made them go, their husbands made them go, or the courts made them go. So I'm like, not worth it. There's lots of... Worked her entire life driving 4 hours to and from. Oh my. Yeah, there's lots of plants and industry along the river that always need engineers. My uncle is an engineer making sugarcane harvesters for John Deere. Now that's freaking cool. Hassan sounds more fun than microelectronics. Her husband is the grandfather I lost and got the cruise. He was a Sergeant Major E9 in the Marines. I miss him. Oh, no kidding. My grandmother's birthday would have been yesterday. And the last couple of years, I've been trying not to dwell on it on Facebook and all of that. And don't look at memories. 38 years in Marines and was such a nice man. Sounds like it. Do I still have Humberto with me too? Here. I did. What the hell? It would not connect. What was that? I missed a comment. I missed comments, guys. Sorry. Having something to eat since sugar is on 69. Oh my gosh. The circle of doom. The circle of doom kept going, reconnecting. At some point, maybe. Sheesh. Look at there. Foam wash, 60%. Rinseless wash, 40%. Nope, I'm 53. Everybody hit that like button if you haven't already. We need to make sure the algorithm brings the trolls in. Yeah, I'm not as young as I used to be, but I got into detailing when I was 50. I figure if I can do this for a little while, if I can do this until retirement, I'm good. Yeah, Humberto's older than me. And then Hassan is younger than me. Not by much, but a little bit. And Ethan is a lot younger than me. I don't know yet. When I reach retirement age, I can apply for my late husband's Social Security, if it's still around. And so I want to explore if it would be better to wait till I'm 60, if it's 67, or if I can take it at 65 and survive. I remember you were young, Ethan. I'm 39, yeah. Hassan is 45. Yeah, if we have it still. So I don't know, we'll see. I don't have much in the way of 401k. It's pretty much wiped out. That happened in 2012. That was when everything just kind of went to crap. Yeah, it's early 62, then 65 and 68. Well, I know right now it's 67. My mom went ahead and pulled hers when she was 67. She's 70 now. But she's got a retirement plus Social Security. So she does just fine. Ethan, old enough to be your dad. Yeah, well, I think the latest, and they actually are talking about raising it. They're talking about raising it to 70, or at least that's what the talk of the town was last year. I think it was last year. Raising the retirement age for Social Security to 70. But my husband was only 47 when he died, so. And technically, I can take his retirement right now or his Social Security right now, but it would only be $417. It's kind of not worth it. My mom is 49 and my dad is 51. Hell, I'm older than your parents. Me and Humberto are older than your parents. That's crazy. 19. My youngest would have been, she'll be 27. She would have been 27 in this coming March. Here too, heard rumblings of raising the retirement age. Yeah, you hear it, but I guess we'll see what happens. Look at that. 62% foam wash, 38% rinseless wash. Don't know. I have no idea. My dad passed at 79. Yeah, they factor that in based on income, I think. I don't know. Wow, I have already been on here 2 hours. You guys, that is like weird. That like flew by. Yeah, they don't give you a Social Security based on age. They give it to you based on your income and how much you invested in it. It says if I were to file today, my daughter and wife would get $330 a month. Yeah, oh, die, yeah. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, it's midnight here. That's why I'm looking. I looked to see if I had any notifications, and I saw the time, and I'm like, no way. Well, my God, I guess that's supposed to hurt my feelings, because it sure the hell don't. I need to get these damn emojis. Somebody else needs to go live so I can play with these damn emojis. And I don't give a shit if you hate me or not. My life is not dictated by some wimp dick in designer jeans coming into somebody's live acting like a total douche nozzle. 12 here, need to be up early for 8 a.m. class tomorrow, but oh well. More trolls, yeah, piss on them. At least he didn't come in here screaming about Diddy, whatever the hell his name is. Shit. Who cares? 1 a.m. here. You need to go to bed. Don't you have to be up early? I know. I'll tell you what, the last 2 nights, I put up a poll on here. What was the one? The one I said friend or foe. And then I said something else. I think the first one I put, like, what did I say, Humberto? What was my first poll that first night? I'm a troll or just here to say hi. Or something like that. Aviator 808, he can't, man, I'll tell you what. All the trolls come up in here and I'm like, keep coming. Keep coming. But I was in the mood then. Kamala or Trump. I don't want politics in here. Don't bring that crap in here. You know, this is for detailing and then whatever we come up with for conversation. You know, I mean, I just want it to be a fun place to be. And the other thing that pisses me smooth off is when somebody walks up in here and starts talking about, do you hate blacks or why do you hate blacks? What did that guy say to me? He said something about hating blacks and Mexicans, and I'm going, why the hell are we putting labels on human beings? Come on. So anyway, they just like to start crap, but it gave me a lot of views. I had 15 hours of views from like 4-hour live. It was like 4 hours. And I had like 15 hours of views. And I'm going, bring it on. Get me to my 4,000. You clay bar. Whenever I've had to, I've only had to do it one time. Yes, I can't remember who that was, but they accused me of, why do you hate blacks or something? And I'm like, okay, but I was in the mood. Today I'm not in the mood. And the first one, and I've done it to all of them, the first one that walks up in here talking about Diddy, they're gone. Period, end of story. I do not have time for that crap. I am not giving that man the attention he does not deserve. Don't know he's assuming what. Yeah, you don't have to clay bar all the time. I've only had to do it one time. And it was on my pickup when I went to Dallas so the guys could fix my pickup. Because it was a mess. Yeah. I don't hate anybody unless you give me a reason to hate you. That's what it comes down to, Hassan. I do not hate anybody. I don't look at people with stupid ass labels. I look at people with character. If your character is good character, that is all I care about. If you cannot treat me or other people with respect, I don't have no time for you. So, yeah, I ain't got time. Tonight is not the night. I was having a good night. So, I wanted to keep it that way. But that Diddy crap, no, it's got to go. Yeah, the world is hurting. But the way that I look at it is, I'm at a point now where I'm taking care of me. Because nobody else is going to take care of me. And I don't have anybody else here. My kids are grown. They're raising their families. It's just me and mom and dad across the street. So I'm just doing what I can for my world. And then my YouTube channel, I'm starting to get along with a lot of great people. And I'm trying to keep the bad ones out, I guess you could say. But I don't want my lives to be all about detailing. But that's what it's been about today. Especially because of my blister. That was a pretty big blister when I woke up, too. Well, hit that like button and subscribe. Not about race, it's about respect. Exactly. It's all about character. I just feel like if you have good character, that means you're a good person. And those are the kind of people I want to be surrounded with. I don't want to be surrounded with people who are just ri- ridiculous. I just can't handle that. Now, granted, I have my days. I have my days. I can be a bitch just like the next one. But I prefer to just be happy go lucky and do my work and live my life and figure things out. So, anyway, you guys, I guess I'll get off here so you guys can go to bed. I got a couple of things I want to get done. I need to get a couple of bids done for 2025. And I thought I'd knock those out before I went to bed. And then tomorrow we're going to do some painting on that car. We'll see how it goes. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks for joining me. Let's see. Let's end this poll. 63% foam wash, rinseless wash, 37%. It lost. Darn. That's okay. We'll end the poll. There we go. Foam wash won. Yeah, that was fun. So, see you guys later. Ethan, Humberto, Hassan, Cure, I don't know your name, but thanks for being here. We'll see you guys on the next video. You know how it goes. Peace.